Matt Taylor then. Matt, how good was it just to be back out on the training ground?
Yeah, it's been an interesting week, but the main thing is sort of getting back out, doing a bit of training and hopefully be available for Saturday.
You know, the new managers had to drag you off the training field. How are you feeling?
I feel alright. We've not done too much today, so we're just doing a little bit extra at the end, but it's just a case of sort of taking one day at a time at the moment. You know, it'll only be 6 weeks Saturday, and the tail was quite a bad one, so we'll see how I get on tomorrow and then hopefully be alright Saturday.
And the team have missed you while you've been out. How frustrating has it been in the stands?
Yeah, it's been a nightmare really. Obviously the results haven't really gone our way. We started off alright, obviously the rest of the game against Northampton and then Cambridge, but then since then, apart from the Swindon game, the league form's been poor, and sort of the manner of the defeats as well has been hard to watch certainly. So it's important to come back and try and influence the lads around me. You know?
But I take it the club haven't rushed you back, so hopefully when you do come back, you will be fully fit.
Yeah, near enough I think. I'm experienced to know my body in terms of where I am in terms of fitness, so it's about getting through the game Saturday. But you know, one thing that's been noticeable is sort of the voices on the pitch in the last few weeks and the sort of characters we've got around the place. So hopefully if I can influence the lads in a positive manner, then that'll be for the better of the team.
And because you haven't been sort of affected by being involved in those games, can you come back in with more positivity?
Yeah, I hope so, but I think you saw on Saturday the moment we can equalise, the confidence just seems to sort of seep out of us a little bit. So it's one of them, you go into a team low on confidence, but then the week we've had, you know, you almost forget about that and you want to impress your new manager and put on a performance on Saturday. And
how difficult has this week been to deal with?
It's been tough. It's the first time I've ever experienced it in my career. It's just, you know, it was a bit of a shock, to be honest with you, Tuesday morning. We knew the manager was under pressure after the performances, you know, we've been putting in, but you know, as players, you've got to take responsibility for that. You know, the manager's picking the same team which pretty much started the season, and not much has changed. So it's, as players, it's disappointing, and that's times like that you've got to look at yourself and, you know, could I have done this, could I have done that differently, and hold your hands up and say we've got to be better as individually and as a group, and you know, would have helped the gaffer out more. But you know, the chairman's made the decision, and all we can do is back that decision and get on with it.
I suppose everyone starts with a clean slate, but everyone's also got to impress the new manager.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, and you've probably seen in the tempo training just today. You know, everyone's got a clean slate, like you say. So you know, the starting place is up for grabs, and you know, everyone wants to be playing football at the end of the day. So it's important we start well Saturday, and if we get a bit of momentum, we've got some massive games coming up, and we'll have a few games to look forward to in the new year.
And a derby game at home, hopefully a big crowd. Is this a good game for the start of a new era?
Yeah, I think so. You can't ask for any better game. You know, like you say, a home game against Oxford. You know, we're a good team, but maybe been underachieving like ourselves this season, if you look at the table. But you know, we're going to go into it all guns blazing, and you know, we get a positive result. It takes us into the FA Cup game, and this can set up our season. You know, we're not too far away from it. You know, we've had a terrible run of form, but we're not within touching